I was going to freeze again then for a minute, just freeze everyone out.
We can't do that.
We
We
can.
can't do that.
We can do what we want. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It's another TVG live on Saturday. If you know us by now, you know our order: Saturday, Friday, Sunday. In that order.
Yes.
Last week was Sunday afternoon, and we made leftover curry pasties.
We did. They were great.
They were gorgeous, weren't
They
they?
were proper nice. Yeah.
I had one for lunch because I was off sick, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, we're poorly me. From that live last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and most of Thursday as well. I was out for the count.
Grim.
Yeah, I'm all right now.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
If it's your first time here, by the way, I welcome. I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
Nice to meet you. And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
So yeah, we do Saturday, Friday, Sunday. This week Saturday. Next week will be this week Saturday 8:30 mukbang. Next week will be Friday 9 o'clock live in the lounge, chill out, chat. The week after will be Sunday 3 p.m. back in the kitchen, probably cooking something.
Yes.
But Jay was determined to have a full pizza.
I got a big grin on my face because we're eating pizza full stop. But to eat a full pizza is an added bonus. However, it's tinged slightly by the fact that there are a few mushrooms on there pizza right here. So I'm going to contend with that. But very excited to be eating pizza. Very excited to be doing a live with you lovely folk here. 64 in the house already. And extra excited to be finally getting round to trying these DarkFire Hot Sauces. British company, Birmingham, small batch distributor. Well worth supporting.
V, well spotted, darling. Barbara is indeed back. Yeah, he came back yesterday, and so Jason got up this morning because Jay makes our breakfast at the weekends. Jay got up this morning. When I got up, breakfast was already almost made, and he said, "I phoned the Barber's babes, booked us in at 2:30." It's like, oh.
One of those rare occasions where I was actually proactive for once. I have to give a shout out as well to it's gone quick. Where is it?
Oh.
Becca, because Becca also said, "Good evening, new hair!" Exclamation mark.
Yes.
So there we go.
So much better. I can't stand it when my hair is out. Oh, now something to tell you. We actually yesterday we drove over to Liverpool to see the lovely Stuart
And the library's open.
in there. Don't worry if you get pronouns mixed up. I'm as gay as a window and I'll take any pronoun possible. I'm 54 years old and I've been on the LGBTQIA scene all of my life and I still get it wrong. I still slip up with my best friend, Stuart, who is them.
Yes. Yeah.
So we went to Liverpool to see them yesterday and we ate lunch in a cafe called The Vibe. Wait till you see the vlog on Monday. Oh my goodness.
So good. So good.
So good.
I mean, I know we harp on a lot about amazing places you can eat, and we've been to some amazing places that you can eat. But if you're in Liverpool, check out the vlog on Monday anyway. And if you're in Liverpool, check it out.
Okay, Betsy, Johnny, quick hi. Hi.
Hello.
We will come down and see you at some point this year.
We will.
When we're not crazy busy. Right now, we're pretty crazy busy.
We are.
I'm going to explain all that in a minute, but thank you for popping pilots.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
Much appreciated.
Lovely. Hope you're all good as well. Hope you're all good.
If you didn't know, we are judging for Vegan Food and Living in their, products get, they put themselves forward to be best new vegan products and all this. Anyway, we've been sent loads of stuff. This is one of them.
Yes.
And it also featured in our Asda vlog yesterday, and I'm actually dying to try it. So we'll be having that. And of course, we'll be trying the hot sauces, with our pizza. I'm most interested in this one, which is the kimchi.
Oh, kimchi one. Yeah.
Well, let's try the pizza first.
We'll dive in. I don't think I've shown you the pizza box, actually.
No, sure.
So
yeah, and then we'll pour some wine.
Hopefully, this is still available in Lidl for Veganuary. We were blown away when we found out that it was 2 pizzas in a box. Just do that. There we go.
Yeah, and it was a bloody good price. Now, if this is still available in Lidl, if you've got one near you,
careful now.
This is what it looks like out of the oven. There's a lot on there, and the white blobs that look a bit jizzy.
Oh, come on!
They do! Are actually a mozzarella alternative.
Fabulous.
So there's loads of spinach on there, and I love that because I love spinach. Mind to have some wine, good sir?
Yes. Yes, speak soon. Speak soon, Kay.
Craig
Craig says,
soon, Kay.
Better than Down the Hatch. We were
Thanks
there for my birthday. Craig, not better than Down the Hatch, just different. Just different, I would say, in all honesty. That's me being just fair.
Oh, Craig, honestly, the vibe. Mind you, Down the Hatch is great, fantastic. We've done a vlog there as well. We actually mentioned the Down the Hatch vlog in the vibe vlog, but the vibe was a whole other story. That's what I just said. The vibe.
It was a whole other vibe.
It was, yeah. But it was a whole other story because it was very different food. You see,
nothing particularly fancy this evening. A Penguin Sands Merlot from Sainsbury's.
Clearly marked vegan.
Yes. Okay, should we try this pizza? Oh. Piccolo64 Andy, thank you so much for the super chat.
Andy, thanks, love.
Thanks, guys, for all you do for us vegans, Andy. Bless you.
Andy, thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah, let's try this pizza.
Right, I'm going to try this now.
I'll do shout outs when I've tried this
on
pizza.
The slice, so you can have a good look. What looks like an olive there, by the way, is actually a yellow cherry tomato. It's got yellow and red ones on it. Which I love.
Also, before I forget, thank you to our wonderful mods, Leanne and Ashley, who are in the house, and Imran. I'm going to give shout outs in a minute, though, proper shout outs.
Oh, whoa, oh, that's good.
It's a thin but quite firm base, isn't it?
Really flavourful. The tomato sauce is gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, I said they smell nice in the oven.
With the spinach as well. That's beautiful. That's a really... Why is it temporary?
It might not be. Probably will be, but, you know. That's a good pizza. Some people would probably be put off by the excessive amount of spinach.
Oh,
not bothered at all.
The Sanders Live, thank you, darling, for reminding me because I do have an update. I've had a reply from M&S via email saying, and I paraquote, there are 2 vegan options in the meal deal. The plant menu, no chicken strips or goujons, which were not there in ours, and the bag of salad. I'm going to respond and say the chicken was not there in ours. It was not there as an option. And I repeat my question, why can't the plant menu, potato salad and coleslaw be the 2 options that go with 2 vegan pizzas in the meal deal? Perfect.
Yeah.
Coleslaw and potato salad? Perfect.
Totally. 100%.
So yeah, I'm going to update about that soon. We've had quite a lot on. We've done a lot of vlogging over the last couple of days, haven't we?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, before I forget, yeah, the pizza's great. I'm going to dive straight in on the hot sauce, mate, and get on some of this relish in a second. But shout out to you wonderful people. We've got 110 in the house now, which is absolutely awesome for a Saturday mukbang. Please do consider giving the video a thumbs up. It does genuinely help us, and it's totally free. But we've got Peter. We've got Adam in and out. I think he's in, but he might be going out.
He's going out for some beers with lads.
Yeah, we've got Angela, we've got Vampire Jack, we've got Sarah, Lizzie, Dorcas, Jeanette, Linda, Caroline, Kat, Muddy, Becca, Kate, Craig, Anna, V. I think Barbara, another Barbara. Ashley, of course. Floating in Cornish skies. Simon the Watch Guy. Fabulous.
All kinds of folk.
All kinds of folk. Welcome one and all. Welcome one and all. Yeah. A little bit of wine.
Linda Joe as well. I don't know if I've said it on a vlog yet, but you sent us a voucher for Beck Hall to put towards our next visit there.
Mm.
And the lovely Victoria Wood DVD. Thank you, darling.
Thank you so
Really
much.
appreciated. But the Beck Hall gift, thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Like
Yeah.
proper heartfelt. We felt the love. And we felt that, like, you know, in Strange New Worlds when she says about Kirk seeing her. Sorry, this is a really obscure reference point. When Kirk looks at her, he looks at her like he really sees her. Sometimes when subscribers write stuff and send it to us, it's not specifically the gifts necessarily, it's the things that they write. And a lot of the time it genuinely warms my heart, because through what you write, it is very clear that you know us, that you understand us and what we're about. And that's a beautiful thing. So I just wanted to kind of acknowledge that. Yeah.
Oh.
Is it good? Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's got a nice little kick as well. It's not,
You know what I'm going to do, actually?
it's not like overly mild or anything. That's, but sweet and crunchy and fresh and.
Pop that in the middle of there like that and I'll go and get me another spoon. Fabulous.
Get me one and all, because I love it. I love a bit of
Joseph's in the house. Julie is in the house.
Yeah, a bit of that. That's
Pizza and wine. I mean,
oh, I don't even.
you can't go wrong, can you?
If you like a pickle and you don't mind something with a nice bit of heat, this is beautiful. They have 3 different kinds in the Asda vlog. Super condiments that will transform any meal. Hot and sweet jalapeno relish. That's what it is. Hot and sweet jalapeno relish. Hotter than you thought.
Yeah. Because the first thing I got was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of lured me into a false sense of security.
That's a terrible place to be.
It's a nice kick though, that.
Mm-hmm. Right. I have been dying to try this since Vegan Campout last July, which is where we bought them.
Woo! Yeah. Considering that's just jalapenos. That's got a lovely kick to it, that.
Oh, that's a good smell, man.
Which one have you opened? Which one we're starting on?
Kimchi.
Oh, nice. Ah, okay, interesting. So yeah, green pepper, sugar, apple, green jalapeno, spiced vinegar, spirit vinegar, garlic, turmeric, cloves, cumin, coriander, onion, sea salt, coriander.
I know this is really random putting a Korean style hot sauce on a pizza, but okay.
Yeah. Well, for some of you who watch the channel on a regular basis, you may have noticed when we're doing our meals vlogs that go up on a Tuesday night, we've been hitting the Cholula quite a lot. And I said to Paul, I was like, on the live on Saturday, we need to break open some of these hot sauces because we've got quite a few lined up at the moment.
A bit more of that.
Ashley, you know it. You know it. So true.
Well,
pizza, wine, and hot sauce, living your best lives. Yeah. I'm not going to go too heavy on this one because I'm not, as you know, I'm not a huge lover of the kimchi. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That is good. There's a little bit on this spoon, so I'm going to get some relish.
Ooh. Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because you're not a kimchi lover.
No.
By any stretch of the imagination. I love it.
Mm. Oh, Becca asked the question, where is Vegan Campout? Would you recommend? It's in Bicester. Is that it? Is that how you pronounce it? Bicester. In England. And yes, we would highly, highly recommend it. It is fabulous.
Tamcom. Gorgeous to see you, by the way, darling. Always is. I don't mind saying when people out there in the world are some of my favourite people out there in the world connected with us on YouTube, and you're one of them. I think with it being a fresh thing, I think it's UK specific. I would think it would be. Anyway.
What you've seen, if it's UK specific? Ashley, absolutely. It's been ages, hasn't it?
Well,
Ashley's saying, are they the ones you've got at Campout? Blimey, get them, mates.
I know.
They're bloody delicious. Nice one, Vampire Jack. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people in the community. I mean, obviously, equally, there's probably a lot that aren't, but are as into the hot sauces as we are. We're like really into our hot sauces. So I'm going to have a bit more of this, seeing as it's here and it's open on the rest of this slice, and then I'm going to move to another one. So did you mention at the start, so we've got 3 different heat levels here with these sauces as well. So one of them is extremely hot. I think, is it the B52? The B52, yeah.
B29.
Oh, sorry, B29, yeah, is very, very hot. So I'm looking forward to trying that one. And I think the base face one is just kind of middle of the road heat.
I don't know. I don't know if you've got that wrong way around, which would be dreadful, wouldn't it?
Well, that one says original flavour, base face, and the B29 says very hot sauce. And the first ingredient is Carolina Reaper mash, followed by Carolina Reaper chili. Oh!
We don't like Carolina Reaper, though.
No, but it'll be disguised a bit with the pizza, eating it with pizza. Do you know what I mean? Right. As we often say, particularly when we are mukbanging and eating on a Saturday night, if we miss any questions or anything that you want to draw our attention to, please do feel free to copy paste it, pop it back in. A couple of question marks before your question or after it really helps as well, because it kind of pops visually and we get to kind of see it a bit clearer.
Right. Which one? So we're trying base face. Bass face.
Base face. Base face.
Oh, she's thick. She's viscous.
You just trying a bit on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice one, Ashley.
It's got a sweetness to it, that one.
Yeah, shout out DarkFire Hot Sauces. Excellent. Well worth a try. Check them out online.
Oh. She's thick. Oh, she's thick.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one. That's just a good sort of regular standard table sauce, isn't it? Yeah, great. Yeah, base face, hot sauce, charred pepper, roasted carrot, roasted garlic, roasted onion, Scotch bonnet chili, apple cider vinegar, sea salt, and black pepper. Fabulous.
Yeah, that's a nice for us, that would be an everyday use sauce, like Cholula. It's hotter than Cholula.
A little bit hotter than Cholula. Yeah, definitely. Oh, right. Have you got the lid for that one?
These pieces are good, man.
Oh yes, indeed. Loving it. Really, Ashley, that many? 25 different ones. That's amazing. Oh, I think it was Leanne before. If I'm wrong, then I apologise if it was Ashley, but I think it was Leanne. Thank you for sorting out the joining of, I think, was it Simon, the watch guy? Thank you.
Oh, the Yorkshire plotter, Ashley. Just started my vegan journey and have been watching your shopping vlogs at Sainsbury's. I usually spend 45 minutes in there. Yesterday, I was in there for 2 hours hunting some of your recommendations.
Ashley, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. But I hope you had an adventure, because we often say that, don't we? We say we're not going to show you everything. We'll show you as much as we can, but it's also just about having an adventure and exploring and finding stuff yourselves, which is, you know, it's part of the fun, isn't it? It's part of the fun. Right. Peter, I think there's a few places like that, good sir, where you've got to sign a waiver before you eat something that's really, really hot.
See, I wouldn't do that because it becomes gimmicky then, and I like hot sauces for flavour. Because I enjoy heat. I enjoy heat and flavour. I don't want anything that's gonna like beyond insanity. It's not nice. It's not a nice sauce at all. I've put a little drop in it in curries here and there, and it's like, it's good for that. Because the heat level.
Well, that's about it.
From just a couple of drops, but it tastes awful. And it's because it's so hot.
To be fair, I think the bomb is the only hot sauce that really doesn't have any redeeming qualities whatsoever.
No.
Like, we've had other sauces that have been incredibly hot, like really, really hot. But
that's something about
there's
them.
still a balance there, isn't there? A little bit.
How are you doing with the mushrooms?
You know what? To be honest with you, I haven't even noticed it. Genuinely, I haven't even noticed it. Tom is in the house. Tom Hemmings says, we don't have any hot sauces in at the moment, but Victoria had a vindaloo and breezed it when we had a takeaway curry the other night. I could only manage a spoonful. No way. No way.
You know why? Victoria's well hard. She's well hard. And if you don't know, by the way, Tom and Victoria have an amazing account on Instagram, Living La Vegan Loca.
Yes.
She's a fantastic chef. I'm not going to call her a cook. People call me a chef. I'm calling Victoria a chef. She's a fantastic chef. She does some amazing meals.
Yeah.
Well, I'm figuring it's mainly Victoria, Tom. I might be being a bit rude and presumptuous there, but I know she does the Instagram and her plates are spectacular.
Correct him if he's wrong. Nice one, Simon. Loving this.
I'm going a bit more of that. I'm probably not going to have any hot sauce on my final pick. Oh, I don't know though. It does add. I'll have some more of this pickle though. This is gorgeous. I can't remember what the other two kinds were, but we showed them all in the Asda vlog. If you fancy going back and having a look, that only went up last night.
All right, Linda, good question. Is it okay to mix hot sauces? We have. in the past, particularly when you get into like the last dregs, last bit of bottles, and if you've got a few, chuck them all together. You know, unless it's some proper gourmet stuff that you want to keep pure. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't that hot sauce that we got, the truffle hot sauce that we got from Northern Vegan Fest the year prior. I think it was called Dot hot sauce, made with truffle. That was beautiful, and that was kind of like proper gourmet. I wouldn't necessarily want to mix anything with that one. Ah, nice one. Nice one, mister.
Right. Those of you asking for a link for DarkFire, it is in the chat now. Craig really recommends
Tubby, what is it?
Tubby Hot Sauces highly, especially War Pig and Squealer.
Nice one, Craig.
So, whack me a message, Craig, or something with link, because I forget.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, Craig. And also, it's fair to say we have got a lot of hot sauces to get through.
Can't stop. Just wanted to say hi.
Ah, nice.
Love your vlogs and your food looks delicious. Thank you, darling, and thanks for stopping by.
TM Football, the pizza's awesome, with or without hot sauce.
The Vegan Metalhead has become a member.
Hey,
thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Tom,
salute.
You're right, Paul. I'm very lucky. I can only take credit for eating it. Victoria is the whiz in the kitchen. Thank you for the shout out. Oh, just tear up.
Nice.
Nice. Me too, Victoria. And the kitchen is my domain. Jason can warm up the croissants and make a fresh pot of coffee in the morning. I love that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to meals, me only.
I think there's a couple of things that if I was called upon to do, I could do successfully. I know you don't. That's why you don't call upon me. I'm saying if I was called upon to put together a really nice salad.
Oh, you can do a gorgeous sausage salad, babe. You can cook. You can cook.
I can cope. I'm not completely inept.
You just don't want to.
I don't want to. I've got no.
Whereas I love it.
I've got no. A word I've not used for a while. I've got no compunction. There you go.
It's a good word.
Yeah.
Good work. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Ah, I didn't know we had any booths in England. Isn't that a Scottish supermarket, Booths? Am I right? So that's a Scottish chain, isn't it, Booths?
Loving this. Loving it. I wish this wasn't quite as sweet for me personally.
No. Yeah, I get you personally, but I'm glad that it is because it makes it a lot more acceptable to a lot more people. And that's a good tolerance builder.
Yeah. Actually, that's a fair point. And it is all about building tolerance when it comes to hot sauce.
It absolutely is.
You got to start off quite low down and just gently and slowly build your tolerance up. Because otherwise, you just end up blowing your palate out and then you can't taste anything else. So definitely err on the side of caution. Dorcas says there is a booths in Ilkley, I think.
On Ilkley more batats. On Ilkley more batats. On Ilkley more batats. And that's about being on Ilkley Moor without a hat. Barmy.
Simon the Watch Guy I found an incredible vegan restaurant near me. It's 10 out of 10 good. That's awesome.
Shout it out, Simon. What's it called?
Yeah, love it when that happens, Simon. We were talking just earlier on.
Wait till you see our vlog on Monday for
the vibe. We were talking just earlier on about the fact that we are actually incredibly lucky in terms of in the greater Manchester area. You know, where basically you haven't really got more than a 30 to 45 minute drive in any direction. We've got quite a few places, some of which we haven't even tried yet. There's a couple of new places in central Manchester we've not been to yet, and there's some other places in the surrounding areas, you know, around central Manchester. But we are very lucky. We're lucky with our supermarkets and we're lucky with our vegan eateries. TM Football has just basically written very similar to what I just said. So lucky in the UK with so many vegan products and restaurants. In Norway, we only have one small selection. TM Football, I wish I could say I was surprised, but I think although in a lot of ways, and I do appreciate I'm weighing into something here that I'm not incredibly knowledgeable on, in some ways I've always considered Norway and that sort of area of the world to be incredibly forward thinking in so many ways. I think the vegan thing is probably gonna, it's okay, it's probably gonna take a while. Culture, you know, and history. Oh, Leanne, no, I don't think. I think if you're okay with Cholula, then I mean, is Cholula considered mild? I suppose it is, isn't it? Really?
I think so.
It is considered mild, but it is a hot sauce, and it's a blooming good start. But also equally, if you want to just stay there and that's what you're happy with, that's great as well, isn't it? You know. Tom,
yeah.
That's great. What's going on? That'll be the Reaper mash. Is this the?
It won't come out.
Where's the lid?
It's here. I'm a little worried about the side effects.
So there, yeah, this is silly, right? So this is the B29.
I'm just gonna have this on the end of this spoon, just to, you know what I mean? I don't want to wear it myself.
This is the B29 Extinction. Very hot sauce. Carolina Reaper mash, Carolina Reaper chili, salt, acidic acid, roasted carrot, roasted garlic, Scotch bonnet chili, apple cider vinegar, sea salt, and black pepper.
It's got a lovely flavour.
It has. It's got a slight sweetness at the start.
And the heat.
But now the heat's coming through. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she comes.
Not offensive, though.
No.
Considering the amount of Carolina Reaper that's in there.
No.
So I'm guessing.
We're used to hot sauces, aren't we?
Yeah, but Carolina Reaper specifically, it doesn't taste nice, does it? I'm wondering if the roasted carrot and the garlic is helping.
Yeah, definitely.
Because carrot's quite sweet, isn't it? That's the sweetness that's coming through. It's got to be the carrot. Nice.
Hi, Will and Chris. How are you, loves?
Hello, Will and Chris.
Oh, that just jumped.
The chat.
A lot.
140 in the house. Hope you were enjoying the live stream. We always keep it pretty chilled. We always keep it down to earth. 9 times out of 10, new people find the channel and find us through the live streams. So if you're new and you're here for the first time, welcome. Hope you're enjoying being with us. This is a top community here on YouTube. It absolutely is. That's grown up around the channel. We love you all. You're all awesome. Absolutely awesome. It's still growing a little bit, that.
Yeah.
It's not gone away yet, has it?
Stop yet.
Whew. Oh, a nice one, Sharon. Yeah, I mean, like going back to what Paul was saying before, if you are aware and familiar and you can vouch for an awesome vegan eatery in your neck of the woods, we have no problems at all with you shouting them out and letting people know.
Michelle, darling, now I'm going to say this to everybody as well. If ever you think, oh, I'd love to see the guys do this on YouTube, search, check. We've already done a hot sauce making video, vlog. and it was really good. We did it with a hot sauce making kit sent to us as a gift. You don't have to get it out, Jason.
Okay, fair enough. I was going to show you, but just because it's right there.
But yeah, we've done it. Check it out. Those vegan guys, hot sauce, and it will be one of the options that comes up. But we might do it again, not with a kit.
I'd like to do that.
You know what I mean?
I would like to do that. Adam's checking in how the sauce is going. Adam, we've been through all three. We've just this second tried the B29. It's a creeper. It's just now easing off slightly for me.
26 says, are you per small or is the table set high? Set high. We've got mukbang set up.
Yeah. Food is high. We are low. The food is prominent. We are not.
Not that.
This one.
Sorry. Do not buy B29 if you're not a hot sauce aficionado.
I would 100% agree.
Do not go near it.
Oh, Barbara, that's such a shame. I feel for you there. I really do. Because there is something really awesome about just not having to worry. Just going to a dedicated vegan place where everything is vegan. It's a wonderful experience, and I hope you get to experience it at some point as well. In Wisconsin, I imagine, yeah, it's difficult. It's going to be difficult, isn't it? The world is slowly changing. Nikki, thanks for being here.
Let me do something.
Sure. Woo! That B29 is not to be messed with. Saying that, I am going to put some on my pizza. You know, for a laugh. I think with eateries, it's quite hard to come across dedicated vegan places.
It is, but Barbara might not, no condescension, Barbara might not know how to look for them. It's as simple as typing in Google, Milwaukee vegan restaurants. 3 have just come up, I've just looked.
I think they serve vegan food. I don't think they're vegan establishments. That was my point I was making. But, you know, if you can find somewhere that's got a vegan menu and sells vegan food, then that's a massive step in the right direction, isn't it? You know, which we said recently when we did our Molino Lounge, the Lounges vlog, that, you know, they've got a dedicated vegan menu and it's gorgeous food.
But yeah, I do get, like, the compunction to eat somewhere that's fully vegan.
Yeah.
Totally. You're not kidding me, B29 is badass. Oh, Michelle, thank you for the super sticker, darling. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle. Bless you. Bless you. Just having that nude, no sauce.
No.
Oh, you've got it on your plate there, haven't you?
I'm dipping. So mine's still building it actively. Where's yours? Oh.
Nice. Oh, that's great to read, Will. Great to read. Hope the nephew stays asleep as well. We're great. We've got a lot going on in the background. Some of you will be loosely aware, and we did mention this a couple of weeks ago.
Us and the vegan queens.
Well, we've got a lot coming up, but we've got a lot going on right now in the background as well. But we really wanted to make sure that we tried to prioritise Veganuary and getting some good vlogs out for Veganuary. But there's a real lot going on in the background at the moment with the allotment, with other stuff, wrapping things up, tying things down, bringing some things to conclusion, and moving forwards in 2024 with positivity and energy. you know, in the right places. More wine, yes.
Mm.
Do you want to just hold that just in case?
Yeah.
I don't want it going tumbling.
Oh, she warm.
Yeah, it's not messing around, that B29, is it?
No. Not at all.
Thank you.
It's a breathy sauce.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, but just going
Cheers,
back.
Greg.
Going back to what we were saying, yeah.
Do not disturb.
Generally, we're doing great. We're doing great. Best we can. Loads coming up this year that we're really, really excited about. So much going on. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. We can't complain. Do you know what I mean?
Oh. Oh, cheers for buying your vitamins through our Amazon storefront. Caroline, much appreciated. We'll get a couple of pennies for that.
It all helps, doesn't it?
Of course it does, I won't say it.
Yeah.
Like,
Woo!
right, I'm going back to the kimchi.
Wow. Wow. It's been a while since I've had a really, really hot sauce.
Well, there's still some there, so it's going to mix now with this kimchi. Good though.
Ah, nice one, Will and Chris. Got a voucher, gift voucher for number 12, a vegan restaurant in Nottingham. Never been, but looking forward to trying it.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Either no, I still haven't tried them at Plant yet. We will at some point, we just haven't.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not particularly high on our priority list, is it? To be fair. Just, you know, being honest. Tofu Vegan in North London. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, Ashley. I think I'm remembering now that B29 is one of the hottest that Matt makes.
Got good flavour though for a super hot.
It has. It's decent. It's a tingler for sure. Got tingly lips now.
Some of them just don't have good flavour, do they?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I think that's... You want flavour. Oh, the Vegan Metalhead. That's freaking awesome.
What?
4th and State is my favourite vegan restaurant. It's in Columbus, Ohio, and the owner hosts the show Top Vegan. 4th and State. We watched the first series of Top Vegan and absolutely loved it. We know that there's a season 2 coming. We're really excited about that as well.
When you next time you go to the restaurant, tell him that those vegan guys think he's amazing and hot.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree with all of that. But how cool that the Vegan Metalhead is in that area to be able to go to 4th and State. That's so cool. Oh, that just caught me on the back of my throat, that did. Oh. Will, it is this. Kept the box here at the side just in case. You know, for the stragglers, for the people who weren't here at the start. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Yeah, from Lidl. 2 in a box.
Yeah, Leanne, do not go near B29.
Oh. Oh, nice one, Nikki. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciated. We're just stuffing our faces. And if you don't get on our live streams very often, just to go back to the start, Saturday nights in the rotation, we are nearly always eating in the kitchen. Sundays, we are usually doing something in the kitchen, cooking-wise. And Fridays, we are usually in the lounge, chilling on the sofa, just catching up with you lovely folk and answering a few questions.
That was good.
Ashley, why not? Why not? Celebrate as much or as little as you want. I've got a tiny little tear in my eye.
Don't cry.
A tiny little tear.
Could you tell me which firm tofu you find the best all-rounder? 2. Tofu, TOFOO, and Cauldron.
Wow. Yeah. In moderation, that one. B29. Oh, V says, we've got the lounge opening on our high street in Bromsgrove in February.
Marvellous.
That's a wonderful thing. That is a wonderful thing. If you're getting a lounge opening in your area, that is brilliant. And having done a little bit of reading up on the lounges, they're having great success. Like really great success. So, you know, the fact that they've got a dedicated vegan menu, there's obviously a lot of people going there that are vegan that are eating there. That business model and that strategy is really working for them. So long may it continue. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks, Sharon.
Pigs in the wood.
All the pigs send you both lots of piggy hugs. Lovely. Right.
Oh.
The chat is thick and fast, as is often the case. I've scrolled down to the bottom. Oh, yeah, you know what? I might take a leaf out of your book and go back one for my last slice.
I would if I were you.
I'm glad I tried it though. I'm glad we broke the seal, so to speak. So we've got access to it now.
Oh, we use it in curries and stuff. Be a great heat booster. When we fancy a hot one. Nice one, Chris. Thank you for being here. As we said before, hope you're both good and really looking forward to seeing you later this year. Most definitely. Looking forward to catching up with a few of you as well. We missed yous. You know, grub clubs coming up. We said, I think the last live stream or the one before it, when we touched on grub clubs, we were saying we get January out of the way and then we'll look forward to getting a date in the diary for the next TVG grub club. Hi, Chris. Hi, sweetie. Oh.
I'm not going to lie, that B29 has lit me up, but now all I'm left with is just my lips. Just my lips that are tingling. Great, though.
That's it. This beautiful kimchi one.
To one side for a second.
Are you done with this?
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Gorgeous.
I guess that is the $1 million question, really, Simon. And I don't necessarily know.
You want the best first?
Yeah, finish off with that one. Cheers, babes. The $1,000,000 question. Trying to find a vegan girlfriend seems impossible. How do I find one? Well, first off, you might be asking the wrong folk, but I'll wade in on it anyway. The first thing I will...
There are some...
there are dating apps, yeah.
No, there's dating groups on Facebook.
Dating groups, but I think that's kind of common knowledge. What I was going to say was, I think it's more difficult the other way around. So if you're struggling, Simon, imagine what it must be like for vegan women who are trying to find a vegan guy, because statistically, the vegan women far outweigh the vegan guys. But yeah, as Paul said, there are a couple. I can't recommend them from use, obviously, but there are some good vegan groups on social media for kind of dating and meeting up and that kind of stuff.
How do you know?
What was that? Do you know? All right.
That if they were regular sale items at Lidl, I would go to Lidl for them.
Yeah, agreed. I'm slightly disappointed that some liquid got onto the bottom of my plate, which I can only assume came from the relish, which has made the bottom of my pizza soggy. I'm not happy about that at all.
Yeah, but it's jalapeno juice.
I'll live with it.
True, Alex. That's a reasonably new thing. The Aldi tofu. It's a smaller block, but saying that, if you get 2 blocks for £2, you get about the same as you would get in a block of tofu or cauldron. And yes, it is a good one. I've had it a few times. Which one did I do? Oh, I did. We had noodle soup last night, and I did the Lidl firm tofu. Oh, it was good. Wasn't it good? Oh, yeah, I enjoyed that. We always enjoy our mukbangs though, because we don't normally eat this late, except one night a week where Jason teaches till late. But on the weekend, we never eat this late. Only on the week we do a mukbang. Usually we eat about like 7:30 latest, really. It's got you that, hasn't it?
A little bit. A little bit, yeah.
Good sauce though.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
Are you done with that one now, babes? Because I'll put it away. And I'll start clearing up.
Yeah, because I've nearly done it.
I know, by the time we finish that.
So, what we will do, which is what we always do, is we will clear up a little, and we'll move this, bring you in a little bit closer, and just
have a nice chat.
Have a little chat for a short while, you know. But yeah, DarkFire sauces. Brilliant.
Have any of you seen these from Raw? Have you seen these yet from Love Raw? Oh my God! And we can't remember, can we, Jason, what it was we got from Asda, what company it was that we got that coconut bar.
You'd have to go back and check the vlog.
We need to go back to Asda and buy more of them.
Yeah, we do.
Do you want me to get rid of your plate? Are you finished?
Yeah, no, I'm done with that.
Are you done?
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mom.
Alex, didn't even notice them. Just get it. So maybe that says something about my tolerance for mushrooms. Oh yeah, that was great. Excuse me. Yeah, really enjoyed that. That was top notch. Top notch. Okay, this is where we ruin the illusion now, and you get to see behind the curtain. You know what I mean?
This goes on our hob.
And this is our little recycling basket. Pop that down there. And this is a lovely book called The Complete Book of Home Preserving.
Bought for us off our wish list last year.
Oh, pop that back there. And we are almost segued to part 2. There we go. Nice. A little bit closer, a little bit more intimate, you know.
Oh, sweeties.
Lovely. Lovely.
I feel like I've got spinach in all my teeth.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So if we did miss anything whilst we were stuffing our faces, now is a good opportunity to catch up and to pose any questions that you might have, and just for us to generally just have a chat and a catch up, you know.
Oh.
Oh dear, Tracy, that's awful. Can't eat chocolate as it triggers migraines. Miss out on all the new amazing sweets and desserts.
Oh, darling.
Such a shame. I mean, I'm sure there's other things that you have found to enjoy.
Is it the cocoa? Is it the actual cocoa?
Lots of people commenting. Well, a few people have commented on the chocolate you just showed before. Must seek them out. Yes,
it is the most. Imagine the most delicious, cruelty-free, luxury Snickers it was ever possible to make. But that coconut one that we got in the Asda vlog, that I need to go, that is the nicest. I love coconut. That's the nicest coconut bar I've ever had in my life. It's beautiful.
It was lovely.
It was so beautiful. Oh yeah, it's the cocoa. That's such a shame, Tracy.
Made by Swiss chocolatiers, that's why.
It
says that on the front of the packet. Simon the Watch Guy, thank you. That is a lovely, lovely offer of yours. You missed my offer to treat you both to the vegan Forked Up restaurant if you're ever visiting Liverpool, the Wirral again. Simon, thank you. That's really appreciated. Cheers, dude.
Oh, we'll be there quite a lot. Simon, our best friend Stuart lives there now. And
we want to get over and see them a bit more often, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. Stuart is one of the most important people in my life, and I never take that for granted. And I want to see them more. So
yeah, most definitely.
You know, though, that it's got to be said, it's the same with Kay. I miss Kay.
Yeah. Oh, I love a cracker, Caroline. Love a cracker. My favourite crackers are from Aldi. They are multigrain, slightly salted crackers in a blue box, clearly marked vegan, lovely with a bit of vegan cheese on. Yes, we love a cracker, don't we?
We do love a cracker.
This is the thing, Leanne. Yeah, thank you for mentioning that. Going back to the chocolate before, was it the buttermilk coconut bar? I don't think it was buttermilk, was it?
I don't think it was, love. No, it was some other. It was in the free from section. I'm gonna have to go back to the Asda vlog and have a look.
It had a Swiss flag on the front and it said Swiss, made by Swiss chocolatiers. I remember that distinctly.
Utterly beautiful.
I'm going to have a little bit more wine, I think.
Peter, that's a nice question. Thank you for asking. Stuart has identified as them for about 3 years. And it comes from we've discussed it at length. It comes from a place of not feeling like belonging to any, like not like he, him, has certain connotations to a patriarchy. I get it. I completely get it. It's so yeah, they, them, she, her. I call her she, her as much as I can because I forget they, them, and know that they don't like he, him. So
thank you, Ashley, you legend. It was Rhythm 108.
thank you, Ashley. Yes, Rhythm 108 coconut bar. Oh my God.
Made by Swiss chocolatiers.
Honestly, it's one of the nicest. And we only had half each, and I was like trying to make it last,
Yeah.
wanting to rub it all on my face and then Scooby-Doo tongue it off. Beautiful, beautiful. Only ever seen it in Asda though.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Tam.
The Sanders Life. No, we haven't tried the Squeaky Bean tuna style flakes. We've got the Future Tuna in the fridge. That's not Squeaky Bean.
No, but we've tried the Aldi one. That's not. No.
So you're talking about salmon.
I'm getting confused. Ignore me.
We've got the Future Tuna in the fridge to try, and we've got from Squeaky Bean. We've got smoked salmon. That's part of the vegan food and living judging thing.
Yeah, which will be nice to
try. We
try.
tried the one from Aldi, and it was a little bit too much like it for us though, and that's a good thing for some people.
I don't know whether it did.
And it was slightly gelatinous.
What was the tuna that Stuart said they tried and they weren't keen on it because of the same reason, that it was too much like
tuna? I think it might have been that one, Future Tuna.
Right. Yeah, it's a difficult thing. I think it's a particularly difficult thing, isn't it, with fish alternatives when it comes to tuna, salmon, anything like that. Because if you make it too much like the real thing, I think it's going to put an awful lot of people off. And I guess from a food manufacturer's standpoint, that is the thin line that you're skating when it comes to meat and fish alternatives, isn't it?
Tamcon. I realise you're speaking to Peter there, and I think anybody that prefers a certain pronoun should actively ask for that. I personally would prefer they, them, because I ain't just me. Do you know what I mean? There's me in here, there's Gemini, there's all the characters I've ever written in every play ever. There's a lot of us in here. They, them is correct. However, I'm cisgender male, so he, him, I'm fine with, because for me, it just means that's it. It bears no other connotations to it. Very interesting.
You know, Simon's saying I need to get some vegan choc bars. Can't wait to try them. And I think I was a little bit like, going back probably a year or so ago, I was like, it's vegan. What is it? Is vegan chocolate really, really expensive? But then I'd not really had my eye on all of the non-vegan sweets and chocolate for a long time. And I started to pay attention, and I was like, actually, the prices have gone up across the board. Like, you know, there is a price difference between vegan and non-vegan when it comes to sweets and chocolate, but I don't think it's quite as wide as it used to be. I think it's getting a little bit better, you know, a little bit.
Peter, I wasn't aware that you had autism, and thank you for that you lived with autism. Thank you for sharing that in the chat. Because I've had some sometimes wonder if I might be gender neutral, because I don't really seem to fit in with any gender. And you are what you feel you are.
Yeah.
So, for the record, by the way, I'm HFA. High functioning.
Non-diagnosed.
Yeah. But I know.
Spotmore wine?
I would love a Spotmore
Yeah.
wine. Mark and Janice, how's your mum doing, pal? She's doing good, my love. Went down to see her tonight. She's good.
Ashley is recommending.
Peter, I'll show you, by the way, because you said future tuna in a question mark. So I'm assuming that it's not available in your neck of the woods. But this is what we bought, but I haven't yet tried. Future tuna. Now, a few people have said it's a bit cat foody and it's put them right off. Some people have said it's too much like tuna. But we'll try it at some point before it goes off.
Well, that's the thing at the moment, isn't it? We've got quite a lot of things to try.
We have.
A lot of things to try.
We have. We've got a lot of vegan cheeses to try.
Not complaining.
And yeah, we've got all sorts.
So yes, Leanne has been pleasantly surprised by Tony's Chocolonely Dark Almond Chocolate.
Oh, where's that from? Yeah,
I've seen the Tony's chocolate, but I don't think I've seen any of it vegan. I've seen the Tony's chocolate. I think saw some in Asda when we were there the other day.
Courtney, I get you. Courtney says I'm not doing this. No, it's a pain trying to get help. Completely agree. And I went the silly route, really, because I've always thought it about myself, just because of how I see the world and the things that I cannot handle in the world, and how because of me. And I did a test. I know, online, but it was actually a test that came with a document for you to send to your doctor with everything outlined on it and a clickable link to go to your test and it confirmed for me what I already believed, but of course, you know.
I think Ashley mentioned it before. In fact, I know she mentioned it before, but Craig is saying, kind of think the same of vegan chocolate as I do vegan cheese. Not quite got it right for me yet, I'm afraid. I think they're making a lot of progress with the vegan cheese as they are with the vegan chocolates, Craig. Dirty Cow chocolate, if you've not tried any, that for me, if I was going to recommend any, that would be one that I would highly recommend.
Who?
Dirty Cow chocolate.
I'd recommend raw.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah.
The cows come home.
Yeah, but like as a chocolate bar.
There's nothing of raws that I've tried that I've been like, oh, that's
yeah,
all right for a vegan item. I've been like, wow.
The raw stuff is incredible.
Oh, so good.
But if you just want a really fancy chocolate bar, traditional kind of chocolate bar, the Dirty Cow stuff is some of the best, in my humble opinion. Wow, that's ridiculous,
wow,
vegan Paul.
hell, man, that's disgusting.
You know,
I'll show that comment if you don't mind. It could be a 4-year wait for a test.
It's a joke, isn't it? It's an absolute joke. I mean, I don't know where Vegan Paul is based. I kind of naturally assumed it was UK. I could be wrong. But, you know, the NHS is on its knees.
Did we show one of them in our Sainsbury's vlog, any chance? Did we? Tell me if we did.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did.
I'll have to watch out for that then. You'll have to remind me. You'll have to say I forgot already. What were it called?
Tony's.
Tony's chocolate.
Yeah, there's a whole range of Tony's chocolate. It's a very, very distinguishable branding, packaging. It stands out. Courtney's on a 3-year waiting list for a diagnosis.
The Sanders life completely. Did you see our Cathedral City taste test? We were the first YouTubers. We've done 2 exclusives, and I'm so glad we have. We did This Isn't Bacon when it first came out. We were the first YouTubers to taste test it, and we did Cathedral City first. It's the only cheese that's ever given me pins and needles there, which is what cheese used to do. Love that. Love it.
Chris is making some fat sandwiches tomorrow with that vegan tuna. Nice one, Chris.
Yeah, we might have it for a sandwich tomorrow, actually.
You know what? I'm going to say something slightly controversial. When it comes to vegan tuna, I could take it or leave it. Like, I could go the rest of my life and never, ever eat vegan tuna ever again, and I wouldn't be bothered. I wouldn't be bothered, genuinely. I'd like go back to what I said before. It's a difficult one. I think it's skating a very fine line, isn't it? Between, you know, you make something that's tastes too fishy. It's going to be like, oh, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Nice one, Leanne. Cheers for that. Ah, Mark and Janice, have you seen that comment? Watched the Vegan Queens in London recently. Loved it. The Vegan Queens in London was exceptional.
Thank you, Janice.
And the reaction that they got from complete and total strangers from all across the world.
Mind you, we were in Parliament Square.
Parliament Square.
Parliament.
Yeah. Parliament.
Say it properly.
Parliament.
We were in, that's what Gemini kept saying. Look at us in Parliament Square. Aren't we posh?
I mean, Big Ben was right there. I mean, that classic picture of yous both, of Gemini and Miasma, stood in front of Big Ben. It's a cracking shot.
Is it weird that I truly love Gemini as a separate human being? Weird.
Nice one, Ashley. It makes a nice tuna and sweet corn pasta, Hellman's mayo, of course. Of course.
Oh, Barbara doesn't like alternatives. Do you know there's a lot of folk don't?
Yeah. I am.
Courtney completely agree. The LD no fish fillets are beautiful.
Yeah.
Aren't they? We've had them a couple of times.
They are good. I know what you mean though, Barbara. Just going back to Barbara's comment, I am getting a little bit more. I can take it or leave it now. More recently, when Paul's done like the veg curries and the chickpea curries without a kind of meat alternative, I'm kind of leaning more towards them. I enjoy them more. There's definitely some meat alternatives I'm not as keen on texturally. You know, there's that as well.
Oh yeah, you're not keen on the no meat chicken style strips, are you? As you'll see in, well, you won't because he doesn't voice it. But I did a kind of like a curried chicken with it this week. So we could finish that right off, and it's too much for you, the pieces.
Yeah.
Weren't they?
Yeah, very much so. Not weird at all, Tracy says. Gemini is a strong, independent being. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll always eat junk food, and if anybody ever tries to say to me that I can't eat pizza, I'll tip tables over it. Do you know what I mean? But I'll always eat junk food. I love the stuff. But generally speaking, I am getting a little bit more selective with my meat alternatives, definitely. Not like I have much of a choice. And we said earlier on, Paul does all the cooking. You know, I'd sit down and gratefully and gladly eat it. Ah, delightful.
I think I'm still kind of I'm still very meat focused, even as a vegan of nearly 10 years. It's alternatives are something that I lean on hell of a lot. However, when we have fully plant-based dishes, no processed foods in there, we both feel great and love them.
True.
Don't we?
Yeah. And Peter, totally agree with you as well. Totally agree with you. Yes. So, just briefly. Oh, was you looking for something?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, wee Hello Winky. That's a lovely thing to say. Thank you very much.
Ah, nice. Thank you. Thank you. We do our best. Yeah, I was going to say, so before we start to wrap things up, as we said earlier, we kind of alluded to it, and we're not going to go into too much detail, but there's a lot of exciting stuff coming up this year. Stick with us on the channel, because honestly, there's going to be some awesome content coming out, as well as all of the regular stuff mixed in with our regular meals vlogs that we upload, trying to show you how easy it can be, cost effective, down to earth vegan meals on a Tuesday evening. That's a regular on the channel now.
Tom and Victoria, by the way, if you're still watching, we watched Relic on your recommendation. It's very deep, isn't it? It's like metaphor on metaphor. I call them metaphor. Well, where did I get metaphor from? I mean,
I want to say French and Saunders, but
I mean metaphor, obviously. It's very deep, isn't it? It's about the passage of time and about that. I thought the final scene was extremely deep, very full of metaphor, and very, very poignant as well. That peeling away of the person you knew and being left with something that is very different and smaller and darker, but that you still love. And then the daughter seeing the beginning. Oh, I thought that was like, okay, right, that was powerful.
I liked some of it. I thought it was a little bit slow for a 90-minute film, which is a difficult thing to do. But I did think the first hour there was sections of it that were a little bit slow. But overall, I liked it for the most part.
Courtney, darling, Isis has her very own vlog upon this channel. If you type into Google, into YouTube, those vegan guys, Isis, you should find. Let's see if that works, actually, because I don't want to tell someone to do that and that doesn't work. Let's see if it does. Those vegan guys, Isis.
It's a fair point. I'm glad you checked it, because now you've been proven. Oh, that's not a vlog. That's a short. Isis reads her P-mails. There is a vlog somewhere on the channel that's dedicated to Isis, isn't there?
There is. I don't know what we called it, though.
I don't. It was a while back. But there is a dedicated Isis vlog on the channel. Whilst we're on the subject of cats as well, you may not be aware of this. We may have touched on it at some point randomly. So a couple of doors down, we've got Alfie, the tomcat, and he visits us on a regular basis. But now we don't know her name, but his sister has started coming round as well. So for the last couple of days, they've both been sat out here. I think they basically want to move in. Leanne, I'll be completely honest and answer that wholeheartedly, open and transparent. She despised that bag. She hated it. She hated it. We've kept it to one side in case she changes her mind. But it's like, she was like, what is this? What are you doing to me?
Where's my plastic?
Cats,
We'll get it back out again at some point.
You know what cats are like.
She's a strange one, Isis. You know this.
Yeah.
She's a very...
She's definitely strange, that's for sure.
You will see Mr. Puss Pants again, by the way. We're not quite done at the allotment. I know a lot of people thought that the last allotment vlog we did was the final one. I'm not sure why, because I actually say in it very clearly, this is not... People need to start listening to my words in vlogs. I'm very descriptive. And I said very clearly, this is not the last allotment vlog. Very clearly, and people were like, oh, I'll miss this and I'll miss Mr. Puss Pants. And it's like, well, there'll be at least one more vlog, because when all said and done, the allotment has been a huge part of our lives over one of the most difficult periods on earth. We took that on at the beginning of lockdown. So it's been a huge thing for us, hasn't it, the allotment? And the first couple of years there were nothing but wonderful, and then it turned sour.
Yeah,
but we can't forget that we had so much wonderful there. So the last vlog, It's going to be quite a long one because we're going to be taking a look back at
Yeah, a little bit.
Only little snippets of
A little bit.
some of the lovely times we've had there.
Yeah.
And possibly a little quick look at the first vlog. And so it will be a proper goodbye. And we will say a proper goodbye to Mr. Puss Pants.
No, we won't say proper. We
will say for the vlog.
Yes, for the vlog, we'll say a proper goodbye to Mr.
But we
Puss
will
Pants.
still be going down to the allotment to use the shop to buy things. So
yeah,
now and again, when I see him, I might do a little shot.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed if everything goes according to plan, because without going into too much detail, part of the reason why we're stepping back from the allotment isn't just the size of the plot and the time and all of that stuff and the expense. It's also because the situation down at the allotment is an absolute mess. Yeah. And if you watch our allotment vlogs on the reg, you will know that. But the local authority are having to step in because they've not been able to get a new board of trustees set up and sort everything out.
Or a new committee.
So it's a really unfortunate thing that's happened with the allotment. And sadly, it's down to probably like literally a handful of people that have ruined it for everyone else. It's something that still leaves a very, very bitter taste in my mouth. And I don't think I've fully said my piece yet when it comes to the allotment. Not on YouTube. I don't think I've said my piece down at the allotment and made the people aware of how I feel. But I don't think I will, because I think it's a waste of my time and my energy. So we move on to more positive things.
Oh, just show that. Victoria. Yes, the relic is super deep and amazing, although apparently the director said it was about her struggle with her mother. Can you imagine what she went through? If she's managed to script that from her own experiences, she must have gone through a really deep, dark. Like I said, it's about taking away the bits that you know and love, and finding that there's something there that is. It was powerful. Yeah. So thank you anyway for the recommendation, darling.
Don't get me wrong, Victoria, by the way. I didn't hate the film. I just think there were some quite dark and quite slow moments in the film, but I kind of understand that. I did understand it. But yeah, I wanted a little bit more. I'm a classic horror freak.
LF, yes, we are transferring back to our garden, which is actually where we started. We started in the garden, and then because we enjoyed it, we were like, oh, do you know what? Let's put the feelers out for an allotment. Some people wait years. We were very lucky. It was weeks, wasn't it? And but we're transferring back to the garden, and it won't be half as much, but we will be growing what we can here in the garden, because it's a shame not to. And we've got a south-facing garden. It gets sun all day long. Rude not to, really.
Yeah, I mean,
right, I've had to skip to the end now of the chat, so I'm sorry if anybody said anything that you wanted us to read.
Just to rein in expectations as well. I mean, I think this is really important, and we will reiterate that, because obviously we're aware there's 127 of you here. That isn't representative of all of our subscribers on the channel that watch all our stuff. We understand that. We will reiterate, we're not turning our back garden into an allotment.
No. We're just
to make it really, really clear, because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. We are going to grow stuff in the back garden.
Everything was going to be in pots mainly.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of pot growing.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds ominous. Please come at me. I'm growing pot in the garden.
So it will be
such a giant,
much smaller scale than what we've done at the allotment for the last few years. It will be more like where we started, but we're exploring options in terms of, like, we've got space for a small polytunnel, in terms of tomatoes and stuff like that.
Bought off our wish list.
So I think that's gonna go up, obviously. I'm looking forward to it. But like I said, we need to. We're ending with a recommendation. We've already talked about
Tomorrowland. Beyond.
Just call it Tomorrowland.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Tomorrowland, a world beyond. We've already talked about Sing 2, brilliant. We've now talked about Relic. It's a very cerebral film.
Cerebral.
Mm-hmm. So if you're into that, watch it. But the other night on BBC iPlayer, we watched Yesterday.
2019. Brilliant. Absolutely
brilliant. And a lot deeper than it portrays itself to be. It's about a guy who has an accident and wakes up in a world, the same world, until he realizes that the Beatles never existed in this one anymore. And he's a musician and he knows all the Beatles songs.
It's a great film. Great characters.
Well worth it.
It's a rom-com essentially, but it's great acting, great writing, great music, of course.
Frankie, we loved Saltburn.
Peter asked this before and I've highlighted it so I didn't forget before we wrap things up. Did you watch Good Grief with Daniel Levy? We did. We enjoyed it. On a personal level, I don't know why. I think it might be, I might have been expecting more. And that's I've got to own that. I think knowing Daniel Levy and the talent there and the writing and the acting and the directing, I think I might have just been expecting a little bit more. But the film was very real. And I think ultimately that's the best thing. But also, I don't know how relatable it is. One of the things that I said to you, Paul, when we were watching it is they were very, very well-to-do, wealthy gays. And that's not very relatable for us because we're not that.
Mm.
So I think it's difficult sometimes to be kind of like, I kind of understand that world that they lived in, but it was a weird one. Not to detract from Daniel Levy, incredibly talented, great film. Just, my 2 cents.
Samuel, the comment you just said doesn't make any sense, my love. Read it again to yourself. The Beatles actually did exist, but they were not musicians. No, they didn't, because the Beatles are a band who are musicians. So if they didn't exist, the Beatles didn't exist.
Semantics.
Watch the film if you fancy looking into it.
I think he means the individual people that would have formed the Beatles. I think that's what he's saying. Existed.
Oh yeah, the people did.
Paul McCartney.
There you go. Yes,
John
of
Lennon
course.
existed.
Have you've seen the film then? Because you're alluding to something that happens near the end. Don't say it. Don't say anything.
No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. But yesterday, I mean, I said this the other day. I think we were talking to Stuart about it yesterday. Does it help if you're a Beatles fan? Of course it does. Definitely. But it's a bloody lovely film. It's a lovely film. And there's a wonderful scene. In fact, I'll say no more.
No, don't.
Spoilers as well.
It happens near a beach.
Should we wrap this up?
We should.
For the evening.
I want to say a massive, dogs, I will give a massive Stuart for you. We had a very long one yesterday because it's the first time I've seen them this year. So yes, I will pass on a hug from you. I want to say a massive thank you to Ashley and Leanne for being our moderators and for making sure, we don't get too many assholes, although the occasional one slips through.
Linda Joe, no spoilers. We said no spoilers. Shh. Carry on.
And thank you to everyone that's joined us this evening. If those pizzas are still in Lidl for the double box,
one last time,
and you get a chance to go and get them, I definitely would, because they're bloody lovely. And I think I've still got the link here. I'll link it again for DarkFire Sauces.
I salute them as well.
So that you can go and have a look.
Not sponsored, by the way. We just want to give them a shout out because they're awesome.
We bought them.
Yeah.
But much the same with the Vibe vlog that you see on Monday. Didn't phone ahead. Didn't ask if I could film. We went. We ate. We filmed. There's a vlog. It was bloody marvellous.
It's often how we like to do things. Yeah. Nice one, Courtney.
Real nowhere man sitting in his nowhere land.
It doesn't have making
Making all his nowhere plans for nobody.
Yeah, nice.
Doesn't have a point of view. Knows not where he's going to.
Isn't he a bit like me and you?
Should have heard me in Liverpool yesterday. I did nothing but sing Beatles songs. Mainly yesterday, funnily enough. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us.
I will echo what Craig says. Hugs to all, love to all.
Absolute hugs to all, love to all. We love you guys. Thank you for coming, spending time with us. Really enjoyed this mukbang tonight. It was just lovely. I love you, Mr.
Love you.
Love you guys, every bloody single one of you, even you trolls out there, because I know that inside there's a good person. Bring them out.
Yeah.
Bring them out. Don't be the arsehole that you think the world expects you to be. Be the better person that's going to whack them in the face with love. That's the best thing to do. We'll see you again really soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves.